My first day in school, we had to run home because they were bombing the schools. I could see people getting shot. I see missiles and soldiers shooting a lady in the head. It was sad. My name is Mehari. I was born in Eritrea, moved to Ethiopia in 1993. Then in 1994, moved to Windsor, Ontario. I consider Windsor my home. The area I lived in Glengarry, it's rough. There was 2 families from Eritrea and Ethiopia, and it's full of families from Sudan and Lebanon. And if you were from Windsor and you lived in that area, most likely you were a crackhead. So it was mostly foreigners and drug addicts. The violence that I seen there was gang violence. And I'll still have trauma from seeing somebody get stabbed on the basketball court. And I have that trauma be seeing people get shot at and being scared to step out of my house because, something might go wrong. The violence I experienced in Ethiopia was due to war. I've seen people get shot. I've seen, things blown up, schools and hospitals and things like that. So the violence that I experienced coming to Windsor, this was the war between drug dealers and drug addicts. Growing up in my community, you had to fight. So when I was on a basketball team in the suburbs with all the suburban kids, a kid would say something wrong to me and I would fight him and beat him up. First thing I thought you had to do when somebody was talking junk or somebody was doing this was put your fist up and fight them. So I would get suspended from school all the time, which, affected my grades and I wasn't paying attention in class. It was just growing up in my neighborhood, that's how we thought everything went. And we realizing later that, it can affect you. You can get arrested for fighting and beating up somebody. You'll get a record and not be able to get a job. I always thought that everything had to be, result to violence. What changed for me was getting suspended from the team or getting suspended from the school. That I noticed that wasn't the path that I was trying to take. The role my family played is huge. My family always had my back and they always supported what I wanted to do. My siblings, they told me, you can be whoever you want, Mehari, you can, whatever you want to be, you can be, but you gotta work hard. So my family, the role they played was the role of love. They loved me so much and they always showed me love and believed in me when nobody else believed in me. I've noticed that kids from my neighborhood were getting overlooked, and I've noticed that fitness would be my gateway to these kids and to teach them. I love fitness, and my goal is to get everybody fit, but I want to help the youth from my community, the young black youth. I want to help them change their whole life. I started my program in 2008. My program runs 3 times a week for the young kids, and it's an after-school program. We help them with fitness, nutrition. We motivate them and tell them that, hey, work hard and this is what it takes. If you can work this hard in a fitness class, if you can do over 100 squats and 100 push-ups and lift these weights, you can do anything. Homework can't be that hard. There you go. Good job, boy. I started helping them with financial literacy. I started taking them on tours to universities, colleges. I invented a medicine ball, which was very successful. I have very successful boot camp classes that I run every day during the week. So during the day, I teach boot camp classes to all the social workers in the community. I've been making that change. Kids from my program have graduated university, college, have gotten basketball scholarships, full-ride academic scholarships. I'm a different man now. I wasn't that hood kid from the hood no more. So I have that power to make that change, and I'm gonna make that change.